This is a big day, special day for our program, for the University of Pittsburgh, for the city, and especially for Bub. And I'll let him take it from here, then I'll talk, then we'll open up for questions.
First off, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out with such short notice and for gathering us on such little preparation. I'd like to start by saying special thanks, special shout out to Coach Brown and Coach Pitt for believing in me when nobody else really did. They've been on me since the 10th grade, always kind of instilling confidence in me and just telling me what I can be and just helping towards my overall development as a basketball player on and off the court. I'd like to thank the rest of the coaches, Coach Gill, Coach Kyle, who came to be here, Coach JC, Coach T.O. Thank you for making this year memorable. And like I said, just help me become the best basketball player I can be. I'd like to thank Heather Life, my AD, always being that smile, always being supportive, always just being that kind of ray of sunshine, just bringing a lot of energy, positivity to this program. I'd like to thank Mr. Mike, can't really see him, but my academic advisor, always on me, always telling me to go to class, making sure that I'm not just an athlete, but student athlete. I'd like to thank Jack, the DA, Coach Vince, always making sure my body's right, keeping me 100%. I would like to thank the zoo, the fan base, the amazing fan base, unbelievable atmosphere. I would like to thank the 412 Collective for taking care of me this year, and the rest of my teammates. I would like to thank the managers, their hard work, everything that they did for us. That made my life easier, that made the team's life easier. And lastly, I'd like to thank my family, also the supporters, my number one fans. I feel like they always were here for me. They made every single game, at least one person in my family did. And they were just always in my corner, I wouldn't be here without them. And I always make sure I want to give back and show people know that like I'm very family oriented and I appreciate them and everything they did for me. Lastly, none of this would ever be done without God. I'd like to give all glory to God. Thank you for continuing to bless me, my family, and this program. And with that being said, I'd like to announce my decisions for next year. As next year, I will be concluding my career here at Pitt and declaring for the 2024 NBA draft. I would like to open up for it.
So, this is exciting for me. It's exciting and it's bittersweet. Like Bub said, we started recruiting him when he was in 10th grade. I remember the first time I saw him, it was in Atlantic City. I remember Coach Brown coming to me maybe a few weeks before and was like, Bub's son, I think he's really good. Like you should go see him. And I went to Atlantic City and I saw him on one of those courts. And I texted his dad, Big Bub, this is little Bub. And I texted his dad and just said, who I've known for a really long time. And I knew this guy when he was younger. He didn't know me, but I knew him. I knew his brother Kareem. And I just said to Bub, I was like, yo man, like he's got it. Like I want to offer him. And it was very rare. He said, right then, he told me, all right, he's yours. I didn't say anything to you about him. I never mentioned it. I wanted this to be organic, but you don't have to worry about anything. You got it. And that started this unbelievable relationship. I don't think he thought, I don't think his family thought that this would just be a one-year thing with him playing for us. But when he got here in the summer and when we started working and we started doing stuff, I noticed that he was different. I knew he was a really good player when we recruited him, and I've never been one to pay attention to rankings. But when we started working, I started to see that like he was different. And one of the things that makes him really different, I think it's the best part of his game is his mind. I think he's really, really smart. And just the competitiveness and the work ethic. And obviously when we started the season after the first few games, it was, okay, this could be quicker than any of us even thought. And I remember after the fourth game sitting with his parents and talking to them about how do we want to handle this, because I knew from my past experiences everything was going to change and this thing would be pretty fast, or had a chance to be pretty fast. And once the season was over with, I spoke to his dad again, we put together a plan, and I started reaching out to NBA teams, general managers, scouts, director of personnel, just trying to get them accurate information and feedback. And the feedback that we got was very, very positive. And I thought that went into Lil Bub and his family's decision to make this move. I think it's the right move. Again, we're incredibly excited about it and excited about his future. I think he has a really, really bright future. I know he will continue to work. I know he'll continue to be competitive. I know he'll continue to be humble, and this will always be home for him. And I'm on a personal level, I'm just really proud of him. Really proud of how he's handled everything this year. We threw a lot on his plate. He showed that he can handle it, and I'm really looking forward to watching the player that he becomes. So, any questions